had you gone down off the back of that nade with
two key players as well,
right? Instead, you won it, and like you say, it's brotherly love, everyone's having it. You've got to live up to that again this time. Showing us the moves at the minute. Vision, it's rough. It was a good start as well. Ooh, okay. Nearly. Window of opportunity, obviously very slim. You've got to chicane on the push-up. Trying to keep the help from the back line. Takes a bit of time before he gets the first shot back over, but the first knock is the most important. Quick reposition, got to try and get himself out of dodge. Takes the damage from the drop and the bullet from the side, so into a knock on the bridge, off the angle. Teammates now with more pressure on them. Split there, obviously incredibly awkward for Power with the distribution of squads they've got around them. It's DRX they've got on the other side as well.
I'm just not sure what Power was thinking on this one, if I'm perfectly honest with them, where playing on this edge, it's so tough. Yeah, they're getting eliminations here and there, but slowly but surely they are going down. Again, they could have played in from where Team Secret's on, where the circle was, where it encompassed Very Peer. You know there's going to be teams playing over towards Primors. There's going to be teams heading over towards Yellows. This is a situation where across that bridge, it's just an unreasonable decision, in my opinion, where they could have played it slow on the eastern side of the map. The only other thing I can think of, and I mentioned it earlier, is just that they were hoping, gambling for a Sosnovka finish, and they would have been the first there, but I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, the odds certainly not in their favour if that was the gambit they were going for this time around. He was unlucky as well with the timing. Nearly got the pop off on the hill to keep himself alive, but Fainan going down because of it. And then Al Haji, you know, you are a sitting duck, effectively. That's the real sort of top and bottom of it. He's just trapped in the coastline. Play Zone being the additional squad that will take him down from the back. So again, Power Gaming, I think that's free for free on first squad's fault.
Who my top three players were, and in that top three, I mentioned Falak because he is one of the more exciting off-angle specialists, and you saw him there even on the bridge. That's another thing I love about the player, is that when he's in that solo position where he's playing off the back of his teammates, trying to set up situations, he's so safe.
And really handy with the steal, with Harry was taking those fights. This has been Vision trying to get a bit more aggro as well with a dive over towards the hut side, isolate one player there as they get the info onto him. Quick pick up on the crate as well, grab what he's got on him to restock themselves. Yeah, bro.
He looked lost inside that shack, like he had no business being in there, and the arena was just getting evicted.
Oof.
Yangdong.
Yeah, I mean, they're getting secreted on right now. There's the dive over the back. Secret again, it feels like they do better when fights are on their terms. When it's suddenly thrown towards them, that's when a bit of a panic kicks in. It was a little bit awkward. They are being at least able to find some recovery from it. The zone's awful for them though, right? Consistently thrusted further forward. They have to just sprint through this, try and take it headstrong. They do win out on the fight, but with the double knock, it's going to still take some time to recover from it. Meanwhile, Weibo again. They always show up when you least expect it, and nades are raining.
Why are they on the eastern side of the map right now? There's an insane rotate from them, which I didn't even catch. They were playing that over towards that western side. Suddenly they managed to get themselves all the way over to here. Just wrapped around, and Fireflux do find them. I think they were looking for a holdout as well over towards Fireflux, but losing Suk is not ideal. Matt Cap's been an awesome addition over towards Fireflux as well. Been finding a lot of success for the team. Where Ketch is no longer as potent as he maybe was in the past, Matt Cap has been pretty phenomenal at basically bringing him back up to level. Like, both of them combined make a pretty fearsome duo.
There's been some fierce picks as well that we're seeing from the sideline there from HORAA, still being able to keep themselves in a good spot in terms of the eliminations they're finding, where it's not an overcommit. So nice shots, again delivering. Fireflux, it's interesting how much we've actually seen them really being in focal points of fights that have a lot of reverberations for the outcome of the game, but it never feels like it really gives them the oomph they need. They're always on the, you know, the wrong side of the coin.
Yeah, that's a 100. Bruised by the nade.
That wasn't a coin, that was a grenade.
Yeah, it was. That was dirty. Heading through M79, trying to lay down some smoke in the meantime. It's not going to be. Solus does hit the deck though. So does Scarface, and this is looking more and more rough. So very good shots coming through from Regnum Kaya, by the way, from that position they were talking about before. They're currently holding over towards that north side.
Shame for Secret as well. If Team Secret were looking to build and compound off the points they were able to accumulate into game 2, it's not really going to work out as well for them here. You go down relatively early, third squad to exit stage left. It's been a massive cool-off as well over on the side of Yangon Galacticus, considering how impactful they were with that opening game. But let's dial in here with Alpha 7. Mafioso, clean connection over the top side.
Wow.
AX giving as good as they get. And fair play to them. It's actually been impressive how good they've looked in terms of the amount of pressure that must be on this squad. You've got to deliver. Full commit on this. Push up with the DBS. Oh, it's clean for the first, but the bite back with the moves. Ravo starting to really bring the heat towards them. You've got nades running in from the side as well. Alpha 7 with a lot of targets on them.
Ravo canonically touted as the best shotgun player in the entire world. Hard to deal with him when he's flying through the air, gliding on the back of those wings. The DBS only taking shots over towards you. It's 4 Thrives to backstab, and Alpha 7 was stuck between a rock and a hard place there. Noki once again playing anchor down towards that south side. I think honestly 4 Thrives have a very, very good position here in the circle. And Falak with 4 elims so far during this game. I do think they have a good chance here, and now taking away first place spot. Neptura unfortunately mistaken on that call, but this is a big push coming through from HORAA. And where is Silas?
Where is he indeed? HORAA as well, just getting away with absolute liberties at the minute. They're going for some big commits. They're actually completely flipping it on its head of saying, oh, you're kind of playing this passive game where then you suddenly throw the heat up. The tempo control is really good for them. They're keeping the other squads guessing. Been great fights. They're starting to find themselves opportunities for eliminations. And again, like you were saying, as much as this is great for 4 Thrives, you've already been able to build up some points. Rest of the squads that in the overall rankings for the day, they're all gone. Anyone else that actually accumulated a nice...
Acticos being down early, and Vision's only just breaking into the 20 points now.
HORAA's still going. I mean, that's Vision being completely removed, blinded by the power of HORAA Esports again here. Able to find an opportunity to get the drop on him here, sort of pick them to pieces from the sidelines with the scout setup they've got. It could be a bit of a change of pace. They've not looked too bad over the course of the day so far, but taking down a team like that would be huge. The man spamming over towards the side. Good split as well from the backside. Sleepy still gets the tag back in. That's an instantaneous shot onto Henry. And they really do just take him out instantly. Good read of the lay of the land as well. So Arian's trapped behind the vehicle. Bullets coming in from the side. 4 Thrives still trying to keep themselves involved in these encounters and snatch points where they can.
Cyrex tried to edge his way down towards 4 Thrives, but was immediately shut down there. Henry, I think, was on 12 bullets left in the neck. HORAA sends out, though, and no one's currently taking shots. Billy and Tizzy are currently encapsulated in smoke. One goes down, but it will be Arian to go down next. And HORAA efficiently gets themselves over there, but can they get their player back up again?
4 Thrives have been doing what they've come towards them. Now they do have to advance somewhat. HORAA, of course, with those 2 players, like we said, still good at influence. The quick trades are made. 1 shot back over 4 Thrives taking issues. Shin go down. Falak with the quick shot back over. That's no fear out of action. And Law still just belly crawling further forward. I mean, look at the split here. A chance for at least a sneak into that 2nd place.
Oh, he had the 1 nade and the 1 Molotov, so could have actually efficiently cleared out 4 Thrives, but 12 eliminations, now looking for the 10-point. Bobs up just as he gets res there, and that could have been absolutely treacherous for them. And now nade's getting sent over the top, and it's unbelievably placed. Coming through from 4 Thrives, taking them to a 24-point game.
Massive scenes. Brilliant teamwork, never over-egging it as well. So comfortable playing their own game and always following up. If someone else went in for a fight, they were ready to clean up, ready to engage. Good rotates on it, and they're going to be happy with that one, but that is a massive gainer.
It's huge. You were talking about it as well, where you were saying that a lot of our top teams were just out early, and it was really only 4 Thrives still going there. I think off the back of that game, they're up to 43 points, if I'm not mistaken, which is a really big result. And again, a lot of the top teams went out fairly early. I think they're right now looking at around about a 20-point